Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop Two-Headed Cow Caravan of Treasure. Sometimes barter. The streak continues. And we're taking a look at another Tales from the Mailbag. Not a lot to go through. I actually kind of made a short video before I filmed this of me opening kind of the one big box I got. I did get another box before that, but again, I also opened it because, I don't know, considering what was in those boxes, I didn't feel the need to really make a whole long drawn out video of me actually unboxing them. So to save some time, I just took them out of the box and I'm going to show them off real quick and just kind of move on from there. I do have a couple of pickups. One of them's not really my pickup, but it was gifted to me, so I'm going to show it off. So yeah, we're going to start there. Fair warning, bunch of Funkos. The majority of this is Funkos. There's 3 non-Funko items. Everything else is a Funko Pop. I went down that rabbit hole pretty bad. So, first thing, went to Walmart this past weekend. Picked up a couple of new Mario toys, actually. They came out. No, so my Walmart does have the new Mario movie toys, which look great. I'm not going to lie. Like those new, like, what are they, like 5-inch Mario figures? There's like Mario, Luigi, Captain Toad. I think Peach is there. And then you got Bowser, which the Bowser looks incredible. I'm not getting those. They're pricey for what they are. I'm not going to lie. Like that Bowser is like $30. And he doesn't really come with much other than it's just the figure. I'm sure they're decent quality and they look like they have a lot of articulation, but I just don't know if I want to pay that much for like a tiny Toad figure. You know what I mean? The Bowser, maybe I can convince myself down the line. I don't know. First one we got. I picked up a Koopa Trooper. I was almost going to get a Koopa Trooper a while back, but they didn't have the one I wanted. It was like a variant one. I think it was one of the different colors. But this is the red classic Koopa Trooper. They had it at my Walmart. I went in and picked it up. They had this whole set, this like new set. They had the Bone Piranha Plant. They had the... I actually, you know, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember seeing the Raccoon Mario. They had Shy Guy, Cat Peach, and then the Red Koopa Trooper. So I picked up Red Koopa... Ooh, almost dropped it. Red Koopa Trooper. And then, of course, I picked up Shy Guy. So those are the 2 I got. Yeah, awesome. I like Shy Guy. Gonna put those over here. And then this is the next thing, which was bought at a Walmart, but not here. And I did not buy it. I had some family who took a trip to Mexico. And while they were there, they went to some stores. I did not go. I stayed here at home. And at one of the stores, they found whatever this is. I did not know this was a thing. Now, I had heard that Marvel and I believe AAA were teaming up for like a superhero-themed lucha kind of thing on Disney Plus. And I knew there were Funkos of like Marvel characters as luchadors. I did not know they made like these kind of cheapy figures either. I've never seen these here in the United States, so I don't know if this is like exclusive to Mexico or what, but they're official Hasbro toys. I looked them up. There's a set of 4 of these. I don't think they're all on the back. This is El Tero Papora. Sorry. El Tero Papora. So yeah, you got Thanos here. And I kind of like that they gave him like the belt with the stones. Yeah. But apparently there's also, in this at least, I think there's I know there's a Captain America one, a Spider-Man one, and I want to say Iron Man is the other one. There's like 4 of these, and then a bunch of Funkos. There's like 10 Funkos. But yeah, they saw it, and the person that bought it, she was like, look, I know you love wrestling, and I know you love Marvel. I just felt the need to get it. And I asked her too, when I figured out what it was, I was like, did they have more in there? And she told me no. She said this was the only one they had, and there was like 3 of them, and they were all the Thanos one. So it is what it is. It's got weight to it too. That's weird. I don't know what I really don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Like, okay, so now we're moving on to the Funko part of this. Those were the 3 things: the 2 Mario figures and the Luchador Thanos over there. Now we're moving on to nothing but Funkos. There were 2 boxes I got. One was a Big Bad Toy Store order of nothing but Funkos. The other one is the video that you'll see in the short that I made from Funko's website itself, the Funko store. So I'll start with the Big Bad Toy Store order. Over the past few weeks, like, I mean, I know Big Bad Toy Store does like 1 day sales every day. But over the last few, there was a day where they put a lot of Funkos on sale for like $6 to $8 a piece, and I just ordered, a few of, not a few, a lot of them, and kind of went off the board there. First one, just because we've kind of seen this before, I picked up Zombie Gambit for Marvel Zombies. I've shown off a lot of the other Marvel Zombie figures I got. I think the only one I'm really missing now is maybe Zombie Mystique. I know I don't have her, but either way, there's some I'm not going to get. Like, I'm not going to get Zombie MODOK or Zombie Red Hulk. Like, I'm not going to get those because my knowledge of Marvel Zombies is actually kind of just the main book and like a couple of the sequels, like the main original zombie trilogy, I guess you could say. And I don't think MODOK or Red Hulk are in those. I think they're like in the weird rebooted kind of stuff. So, yeah. I'll put that over here. Next one I got, a couple of Spider-Man villains. First one, I got the 80 Years Vulture. This was real cheap. It was like $6 when it went on sale. It was pretty wild. So, yeah. A good classic looking Vulture. I mean, pretty much nothing else to say about it. I like it. Kind of adding to the Spider-Man villains. Speaking of Spider-Man villains, I went ahead and I picked up the animated series Dr. Octopus. The regular Doc Ock is a little pricey, and it was kind of hard to find. But then I noticed this one was cheaper, and it was on sale, and it's the animated series Dr. Octopus, which I'm fine with. They're also making that Marvel Legend, the Aunt May Dr. Octopus 2-pack. I already pre-ordered that, so that'll be cool. But I'm cool with it. As great as Doc Ock is, he's not my favorite Spider-Man villain, so as long as it's a close enough classic look with the yellow and green, I'm cool with it, if it's animated series or not. This is a cool little set, though. Like, Hobgoblin would be pretty cool to have. That Spider-Man's, like, really buff, though. And I know in the cartoon he was kind of big, but probably too big for my liking as a Funko or a figure. Same thing with that. That Doc Ock is, like, jacked. Next one, in terms of superheroes, I got an Alan Scott Green Lantern. This says Funko Specialty Series. Exclusive for what? Limited edition exclusive. That's all it says. I don't know what this is exclusive to. If somebody knows, let me know. But yeah, I like Alan Scott. He's actually probably my third favorite Green Lantern. My Green Lantern tier is probably not the same as everybody else's. Kyle Rayner, number 1. John Stewart, number 2. Alan Scott, number 3. Then probably Hal Jordan and dead last Guy Gardner. I just hate Guy Gardner. But yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I like the classic Alan Scott Green Lantern. It'd be cool if they made a Kingdom Come set of Funkos, and you could get like Alan Scott in the armor. I saw it and it was random, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. Like, more Golden Age heroes, please. And now non-superhero Funkos from the Big Bad Toy Store order. I got 3. I got Jam Master Jay and Run DMC. So there you go. I got the 3 Run DMC Funkos. These all went on sale for, again, like $6 a piece, and I went in and picked them up. After I picked up the Biz Marquee Funko a while back, I kind of I didn't realize how many awesome like musicians, especially hip hop and rap artists, they have made Funkos of. And so I kind of went back and just started looking for a bunch of them. And that's like over like half of what the Funko store order is hip hop and rap Funkos. I was trying to kind of play catch up with them, but these are awesome. I like them. Yeah, I'm cool with Run DMC. I like these. Do we have are there Beastie Boy Funkos? Those would be great from like a similar time period. I know a lot of people think of like Walk This Way and stuff like that. But if you've never, God, I'm trying to, oh yeah, Judgment Night. You ever seen the movie Judgment Night? It's got an amazing soundtrack. It's all these like grunge rock bands, collaborating with hip hop artists. And some of them, like, you wouldn't think would make sense, really work well together. Um, like Pearl Jam and Cypress Hill have a song on there. I believe it's Mary Jane. No, I don't remember. But there is a song on there with Run DMC and Living Color, and it's awesome. I believe it's Me, Myself, and My Microphone, or Me and My Microphone. I don't know. It's a great song. That actually might be one of my favorite Run DMC songs. It's just a wildly good song. Judgment Night. How many people watching this have actually heard of Judgment Night? Go watch it. The movie itself, I gotta admit, not that great, but that soundtrack is amazing. Probably one of the most recognizable songs on there that ended up being like one of the big hits is Faith No More and Booyah Tribe. They did oh, Another Body Murdered. Ain't that the name of the song? I think so. I think that's the name. Anyway, you know the song I'm talking about. If you hear it, you'll know it. Um, there was supposed to be Rage Against the Machine and Tool, right? We're supposed to do a song together, and it got cut. You can find like the demo of it. Okay, Funko order again. If you want to see like why I didn't unbox these, go look at the little short video. On the Funko order specifically, it was kind of open. The box was a little open, so I went ahead and just opened it anyways to make sure everything was in there. And I got fascinated by how Funko packs stuff. So if you want to know how they pack like stuff in a box, go look at that little short video. I'm going to post it before this, so it'll be on my YouTube Shorts. But like, it was a big box, and then all the Funkos were in like specialty longer boxes. They almost look like card boxes, but they had Funkos inside of them, like 3 apiece. It was wild. Like, they were really well protected. I was very impressed, especially because like it was like free shipping, so really cool. I'm gonna start with the comic book / non hip hop artist ones, and then go into those. First one up, we have an older Black Panther Funko. It was kind of interesting to see older Funkos still on the Funko store, which I think is cool because you don't really see them on Big Bad Toy Store, or they might be kind of hard to find out in the wild. And then I went to the Funko store, and there was like a bunch of these old style Funkos. Yeah. I was kind of hoping they would have that Winter Soldier figure, but they did not. But yeah, they had T'Challa, and I needed a classic Black Panther Funko. The only one I had was I think, Infinity War Black Panther without the mask. I'm going to display this one next to it and call it good. So, the next one I got, kind of keeping in with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I picked up Zombie Strange, or Dead Strange. Again, kind of keeping the Marvel theme alive. I know some of the Marvel zombie stuff I won't be getting. Like, I'm not going to get the What If Marvel zombie. I think there's a couple of Funkos of those, right? But I do like this one because it does look pretty gnarly and brutal. And even though I was not the biggest fan of Multiverse of Madness, I think there was just a lot of weird creative decisions in there. Like, a pure waste of the Illuminati with inaccurate members. Anyway, I love the Dead Strange stuff. I don't know why. It was just a cool scene to me. And I've criticized Sam Raimi in the past because I'm not the biggest fan of his Spider-Man movies. But I do think Sam Raimi is a good director. And one of my favorite things he did in that movie, especially because he is such a nerd and expert in horror, was and spoiler, when Stephen Strange takes over the Dead Strange body. And like, he's like, you see like the light going through where he's buried and the eyes open, and it's like Dracula waking up in the coffin, like, wah! Like, it's such a good scene. It's hokey and cheesy, but that's actually my favorite scene in the movie. So yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. I'm tempted to buy the damn hot toy too. Next one, I picked up Venom. Specifically Eddie Brock being turned into Venom. This is not from the movie. This is actually a comic book. I like this one a lot. I was looking for a more normal looking Venom, but I couldn't really find one. And probably the best comic book Venom I saw is one that comes like in the big case with the comic book cover on it. And I didn't want that one because apparently those don't open, and I guess you'd have to break it open to get the Funko out, and they're not supposed to be removed. So I went ahead and I got this one. I like it. It's cool. It's like the symbiote taking over. I'm cool with it. I like the big white spider design. He's got the patches on the hands. Who else we got here? So this is from the Venomized set. I didn't realize that when I bought it, to be honest. Yeah, you got Venomized Iron Man. I might go looking for this Carnage. I'm not gonna lie. Venomized Hulk and Venomized Captain America. I don't really care about the Venomized characters. I mainly just wanted a Venom. Like I said, I might go out of my way and try to find this Carnage as well. We'll see. The next one. We got a Funko.com exclusive. I'm glad I went to Funko's website to look for these because I had never ordered from them, and I was like, I wonder if I could find some of them cheaper if I just went to the Funko website, and I did. This one I didn't even know existed, and I bought it immediately when I saw it. Like, it was the first one I added to my cart when I saw it. It's the Black Adam Funko.com exclusive. Again, it's one of those situations where, like, we have the Black Adam movie ones, and I have a few of those I've opened up and unboxed before. I don't know if I've uploaded those yet because those are all kind of, a lot of my short Funko video unboxings are kind of sitting in the can, like they're on the hard drive taking up space, I guess you could say. Just waiting for like whenever I don't have something else to upload. But I wanted a comic book accurate Black Adam. And the only one I kept seeing pop up was, again, it's like the Venom one where it was in the case with the comic book cover. And I didn't want that. I didn't want to have to crack something open, like pay more money and then break something open to get it out. And when I went to the website, this was one of the first things that popped up. It was like on the front page, and I was like, yeah, oh my God, like that's amazing. So yeah, it's a classic Black Adam Funko with the lightning and everything. I love it. This is fantastic. Perfect. I'll take it. We need a classic Shazam. Again, I've only seen a Shazam with the comic book cover, like the old Wiz Comics kind of thing going on in the background. But I want a regular classic Shazam. I don't want a movie Shazam. I can't stand the damn movie. And last one here for the comic book stuff. Random. This is one that, like, when I saw it, I wasn't sure why I was on here because I've seen it before elsewhere. And I guess since it's Funko, they can put whatever they want on their website, so I'm not mad about it. And it was, like I said, it was pretty cheap. So I got the Beyond the Mightiest Avengers Iron Man, Amazon exclusive. It comes with a little pin too. I like this a lot. It kind of has that comic book cell shading style, like the Target exclusive Justice League figures. But it looks good with the Iron Man here. It's not too overbearing. I think it's got just the right amount of yellow and red. Comes with a little exclusive pin too. I like that. I've never had any of the Funko pins. I know a lot of them come with the pins, like if they're a special limited edition or something. Yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. I didn't have a classic Iron Man Funko, and I think this will work perfectly for that. I love the more old school classic Iron Man armors. I'm not a big fan of like all the nano stuff. I never have been. Like in the MCU, my favorite Iron Man armor is still that Mark III armor from the first movie. And this is a pretty classic looking Iron Man, so I'm cool with it. And the shading's not too overbearing. Kind of like how on some of the Justice League ones, like the shading was in like weird places. Like how almost an entire half of Flash's mask looks like it's shaded too dark, which is why I didn't get that one. But it looks like it's the right amount of shading for Iron Man here, so I'm cool with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pin, but I'll definitely display the Funko. Nice to finally have a good classic Iron Man. Now we're getting into the musicians. 5 of them are hip-hop / rap artists. 1 is not, so I'm going to start with that one. I picked up Chris Stapleton. I'm a big Chris Stapleton fan. I like Chris Stapleton. I think he's got a very kind of burly, soulful voice. And I like a lot of what he does. I really love Outlaw State of Mind. I know that's probably a popular, easy choice, a safe choice, but it genuinely is a really good song. First time I heard him, well, not the first time I heard him. First time I actually heard that song specifically was on it's like the end credit song for the movie Hell or High Water with Jeff Bridges and Chris Pine. If you've never seen that movie, go watch it. It's amazing. Watch Wind River at the same time. Or not at the same time, but after that. Also a great movie. Yeah, but I like Chris Stapleton a lot, so I went in and picked this up. I think it's really cool. So, yeah. I like it. And then on to the hip hop and rappers. First one, these I'm gonna kind of do these back to back because they're both ones that I was looking for. I looked on Macari, eBay, Big Bad Toy Store, and I couldn't really find them. Because I think they're a little bit. I don't want to say they're older per se, but I think they're like probably not really produced anymore. I guess they're out of print, you could say. Um, but Funko Store had them. So yeah, first one, picked up Tupac, specifically the vest and bandana. I like this one. They have Big Bad Toy Store had a couple of different Tupacs. They had the Loyal to the Game Tupac, which I get it's like an iconic look with him in the suit and the glasses, but Loyal to the Game is kind of a bum album. And I know I love Tupac, but it's, if I remember correctly, it's the Eminem produced one, right? And I love Eminem too, but like he just did not. I don't think he really meshed his production well with Tupac, and that album kind of just it falls flat in a lot of ways, I think. So I wanted this one. I just think it's a bit of a better look for Tupac and everything. So, yeah, the Loyal to the Game one does look cool, but I just the bad taste of that album kind of made me want to go after this one instead. And to kind of go with that, I got Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. with the fedora. I like that it says with fedora. Yeah. Again, another one where there's a couple of different ones on Big Bad Toy Store. Again, they had the album cover one from Life After Death, and I didn't want to have to crack something, like pay more money and then break something open. And so I found this one. They also had the one with him wearing the crown, a jersey and a crown. I almost got that one, but I don't know. I like the fedora. I like the jacket, the rings. I like all that a lot more. Yeah, they had the this one, the one with the jacket and the crown. I think they had all three of these. I think that's why I'm remembering the jersey. But no, I wanted the fedora with the black jacket, boots. Yeah, looks good. It's crazy when you think like Biggie only had like really two big albums and then, was killed. It's just wild to think of like how you can leave a legacy like that with only those two albums. I don't know which one I like more though. That's wild, huh? Tell me which one you like more. I'd probably say Life After Death. I'm not gonna lie. This one's kind of random. When I saw this one everywhere. I saw it on Big Bad Toy Store, eBay, Macari. It's like a cheapy one, I guess. But it's Be Real as Dr. Green Thumb. I don't know why. I loved it. And I went ahead and I got it. I like Cypress Hill. I think Cypress Hill is vastly underrated, which is funny because when you talk to most hip hop heads, they'll tell you like how great Cypress Hill is. So I think amongst rap fans and hip hop fans, Cypress Hill is very popular and very properly rated. Outside of that, though, I don't feel like Cypress Hill's ever gotten the credit they deserve. Yeah, everybody remembers Insane in the Brain, but like, I think like it goes beyond that. Like, you got to kind of get better. Hopefully, we get the other members. If we already have, and I don't know, then damn, I'm gonna have to like find a pop. These are called what? Pop rocks with all the musicians. I'm gonna have to find like a checklist of those, which is weird because the Miles Davis was a Pop Icons one, not a Pop Rocks. Anyways, I thought that was cool. Just a random Be Real Funko. And then last two, I'll save the exclusive one that was on there for last. I picked up Snoop Dogg with the afro. The one I wanted, the Snoop Dogg with the cornrows, and like the doggy style album. Again, it was in one of those cases with the album cover in the background, and those are cool. But again, I don't want to have to buy it and like break it open to take the Funko out or whatever. And then I know that's not the point. Like, you're not supposed to buy it and break the Funko. I'm not trying to say I would ever do that. I'm just like, I don't have the room for that big case with the album cover and the Funko. So I went with Afro Snoop Dogg, early, or not really early, but mid-90s Afro Snoop Dogg. Yeah, which Snoop Dogg himself has stated was his favorite hairstyle. So, hey. Yeah. I almost got the one like with him in the big red coat. But I don't know. I like the Chucks. I like Chuck Taylor Snoop Dogg. There you go. Yep, nice. And then last one, this is a Pop exclusive. I've seen some pre-orders for a different one. I like this one way more, so I went ahead and picked it up. We got Easy E. I like it. I'm gonna have to go and try to get the rest of NWA, because I know for sure there's an Ice Cube one. But I like this. I like the white shirt, the Compton hat, all that stuff. He's got the gloves and the microphone, the chain. It looks really cool. I like it. Yeah, this was a Pop exclusive. What is that? Pop with Purpose. Pops with Purpose. Funko has partnered with Color Compton, a nonprofit organization grounded in exploring the narratives and stories of black and brown communities through the arts. In Color Compton's words, our mission is to challenge the limited narratives of our communities by serving as a pillar where our histories and art are honored and preserved. We aim to elevate youth's artistic skills and education to foster future artists. We envision a world where black and brown communities control their histories and narratives by reclaiming the power of their stories through the arts. $10 per pop. $10 per pop sold will go to Color Compton. That's most of the pop, right? $10 per pop. So every pop you buy, that's $10. That's not bad for like a charity thing. Cool. So there you go. I liked it though. I don't know. I just like the look of this one. So yeah, that's it. A lot of hip hop Funkos. The best way I can describe it. Again, when I realized they made Biz Markie, it's like, okay, who else have they made? And I was never a big Funko fan. Like, I'm becoming one, clearly. I'm buying a bunch of them. But specifically superheroes. And then now musicians and rappers. But I was never like the biggest Funko guy, so I didn't know there was like all these ones previously. Like there's a bunch of different artists. There's like so many different Jimi Hendrix ones. Who else? I need to find a checklist. I kind of just randomly saw some random musician ones on Mercari and eBay. So I need to find like an actual checklist and go through and see who I can go get. Go back and get. I pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store Flavor Flav. And then I've already pre-ordered DMX, the one with the camo hoodie. So yeah, I wish they had red overalls DMX as a Funko. They're making one of those Funko Golds of DMX in the red overalls. I want a Funko of that one. So that'd be cool. And that's it. A bunch of Funkos. We'll leave Easy up here. I don't feel like putting all the Funkos back up here. But a bunch of Funkos. We got some Mario and random Lucha Thanos. That's just funny to me. I don't know why. Now I have to contemplate whether I'm going to go back and get those other three, like if I'm going to go online and try to find them. This video was a little longer than I expected, but again, it would have been even longer if I had been sitting here opening the boxes and doing all that. That's why I kind of did it early, because I knew how many Funkos I'd be going through. But thank you. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but starting tomorrow, I'll be popping open these Funkos for shorts and calling it good. Yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You don't have to if you do not want to. I always appreciate anybody who does. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys in the next video.